but I got a little bit more than I did before. Let's go to the Board of Elections, and then I'll come back to this. It looks like the voter registration numbers now, Democrats are 5868, Republicans 9528, others 717, Independents 624, for a total of 16,821 registered Spencer Countyans. Came into work over the holiday to process some of the last minute voter registration party changes. Those had to be in and processed. They had to be in by the December 31st, and there were quite a few party changes. And I noticed one because I processed it, and then I got a message on my voicemail from a lady who said, give me a call, I need to know if there's any offices that need to be filled. So when we got back to work, I called her, and she said, well, I need to know, are there any offices that need to be filled? And I said, well, what are you running for? She goes, well, what's open? I said, everything's open. And she said, I got a letter. I said, really, you got a letter? Who'd you get a letter from? We're not sending out letters, are we, recruiting candidates? And she said, from the Democratic Party. Oh. And I said, really? I said, but you just switched your registration to Republican. She said, yeah. I said, okay. So be very mindful, number one, of who you're voting for, and number two, what they stand for. I'm a newcomer to the county. I've only been here 30 years, but I'm a lifelong Republican. I'm a lifelong conservative, and I stand for what the party stands for. Limited government, smaller government, fiscal conservatism, small, limited spending. And it bothers me a lot that people don't stand for those same things, and they're running on the Republican Party. So come to fiscal court, see what's going on at fiscal court. And the Board of Elections actually does do some things, but I want to get back to that. Being respectful costs nothing, and I want to apologize. It's a new year, a new day. I want to apologize to the sheriff because I think he may have thought I was disrespectful to him at the last meeting when I said that the Board of Elections had appointed a new member. I just assumed everybody knew that you had to step down. That's mandated by the law. He kind of said, she didn't say that I had to step down.
When I get fired, I like for it to be a good reason.
I would let you know if it's for a good reason. But KRS 117.035, paragraph B, mandates that the sheriff, when he is on the ballot, has to step down. So we appointed somebody else. I think he'll be a very impartial and good member, especially as we look forward to redistricting. The candidate filing deadline has been pushed back to January 25th at 4 o'clock local time. And the draw for ballot position will be on January 27th at 2 p.m. Those of you who are new to filing for office and running for an office, you get to come and pick a number out of a hat on the ballot position you will be occupying on the ballot if there's more than one person in a race. You don't have to be there. You can send somebody there for you. You can have somebody in my office pick for you, or I can pick for you. We're going to be observing social distancing. There's a lot of candidates for county judge right now, so we'll take one race at a time. We'll take them in the deed room, they'll pick their number, and then they can go back out in the hallway. So that will be January 27th at 2 o'clock. If you are thinking about running for office, or you know anyone who might be thinking for running for office, please, number one, make sure they're a Republican, and number two, there's a couple things they'll need to bring with them when they come to file to run. The first is a KREF 001 financial form. If you're going to run for office, you have to establish an account with KREF online. You have to print that form off, and you have to bring that to the office. The other one is an SBE 66 form, which is your notification and declaration. That is your actual filing paper. You'll need to bring 2 people of the Republican Party, and if you're running in a magistrate's race, 2 people of that magisterial district with you to sign for you, or else you can have their notaries, their signatures notarized outside the office and bring that in with you. The filing fee is $50, except for school board and soil conservation. those are nonpartisan races. They will be on the ballot. They're staggered. They'll be on the ballot in 2022. And they have until June 9th, I believe, to file, because they are a nonpartisan race. They will not be on the primary ballot. They will not be on the ballot until November. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free, and I'll answer your questions. If not, call me at the office or come and see me.